this is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it cute? Oh, and then I put that on the back. And this actually opens up. It's scored so that it will lay flat when you open it up, or it stands up. And like I've always said, I like my cards to stand up. And then I just did, I just stamped this for something on the envelope, and I didn't color it because I figured the grandkids don't really care if it's colored, they just think it's cute. So we're going to start with showing you how to get this going.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share, as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached.
Now, this is Parakeet Party. It's 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. So it's the Z fold, just like that. And then you have 2 of these. Now I've used the same, it's the same for both sides. So on this card, I did everything the same. This one, I'm going to do the dots here and then the plaid inside, just so you can see the difference, what it looks like. Now, all the measurements are in the video, or attached to the video, and this just goes here and there, and then you come along and you grab these and you put them in the corner. It is, let me see, what is this? It's 2 by 2, and when you cut it in half, well, that's not the one that one matches that one. I will get it. There we go. So you put it in your cutting paper trimmer, and you put it right, you line it right up with this point in the center, of the center of the track, and that one too. And then you just put this down and cut it, and then it becomes 2 pieces cut on the diagonal. Now I did the same thing. I got an itchy nose, sorry about that. I did the same thing here, only I scored it, and then I moved it over and I cut 1 inch off. So I put, well, the way I folded it is like that, and scored it, and then I just move this over and then put this right in, or no, I move, how did I do that? I put this point, the point's missing, that's why I'm confused, I guess. I put the point right at the 1, and then just cut, tried to make sure this line was parallel with what's in here, like running straight up and down. If it makes it easier, just pull it out farther so you can see where you are, that it's there. Well, not going to be, because it's going to be on that line, and then you just line this line up and you fiddle fart around with it, and then you just cut it off, and then you get your bone folder and you you burnish it just like that. And this, you burnish the edges too. Now with this one, it is 2 5/8 by 2 5/8, and I did the same, and I just cut it in half. Now I have an extra one from here. I don't have a use for it. Well, I did, because I did 2 cards, and then I just stamped it. And just try to make sure when you're stamping the pig that it's down, because I've got it, part of it's not showing. Like, you can see it but if you could just make it down a little bit, like I didn't. I stamped both of these before I realized I should have had more of the less of the scooter and the pig down farther. Does that make sense? If I had done it like that instead of the way I did it, because now part of it's going to be like that one, part of the snout and that you're not going to see, but it works out okay. It's my grandkids. They're just going to think it's just the cutest ever regardless, because Mama made it for them. But if you're doing it for somebody that notices, just take note of where it's going to be when you stamp it. Okay, so I am going to get a paper in here, one of my scraps here, and I am using the petal pink, and this is the dark petal pink, and I did the ears and the snout, and then I just went around the whole Piggy with the dark, and I did make their arms, feet, legs, whatever you call them, solid with the dark, and the tail I did solid too of the dark. And then I just came up and went around all the detail that the artist put in. I did. Does that make sense? Can you see that? And then I will take my light and I will go over the whole thing and blend it in a little bit. I found out that I need a new light blender pen with this, doing this. I was shocked because I didn't think I had used it that much, but apparently I must have. So now is when I need this. It's I'm going to use my Balmy Blue and my blending brush, and this I just took a scallop punch and punched it out and then glued it in a up and down motion so it looks like clouds. And the other one is a die cut, and I really like it. It's just, I have a die and I just cut this piece. It is 5.5 by about 2 1/4, 2.5, something like that. And then I just put the die on it and ran it through the Big Shot or the Stampin' Cut embossing folder, and then you've got a template, and it's just regular cardstock, basic white cardstock. So it's not that tight, but I found with this one, because it's so small and you're getting so little of the sky, that I wanted the smaller scallop look to it. So you always start off and then go on, so you don't get that awful look of deep and light, and they look like globs to me. So this way you don't get them. And then you just fill in the sides, and if it needs a bit more, you just do a bit more till you get it the color of the sky that you want. And I try to cover up the image that I have stamped on there as much as I can, so that I'm not getting on top of that and I don't have to be so careful. And now I'm going to come back here and just like that. Now I'm gonna there. And then we put this away and we can get assembling. Get rid of this ugly paper that I just don't seem to want to throw away. I think, oh yeah, I threw that away. No, I did not. But then I use it the next time because it's right there. So then you get this on here and you even it out as much as you can. And then once you get it where you want it, you press down, hold it, and it's done. So you know how to do that because I showed you. Now with this, I am just going to go right to get this going. Maybe if I do this one, it'll be easier. So I want that point down. Just like that. And then I'm bringing this over and I'm putting it right on that score line. Oh, that was good, Cheryl. There. And then you've got that little bitty edge around it. So we will get started gluing. So I'm going to glue the plaid down. But you can do whatever you want because as you saw, the first one I did had the plaid up, so it's totally plaid. So you can do both sides or you can do one single side. You get to make the choice. So how's everybody doing today? You enjoying your weekend? My poor husband and his surgery has not been editing my videos like he normally does. He normally gets at them right away, but he just he had surgery. It makes sense that he's not feeling up to doing it just like he normally would. So now what I'm trying to do is get this lined up with this line here. And then straight across. And then this one, I want them to touch. And this goes down here. And see that pretty polka dotted paper is now underneath. These are the in color. I've used only in colors on this card with the Parakeet Party, and this is Starry Sky. And this is the in color for the new ones, 2022 to 2024 DSP. And this year it's got these beautiful stripes or plaid, and one side is the dot, and on the other one, that I'm going to read it this way, that is the stripes, it has flowers on the other side. Well, this is for my grandsons from one family and grandchildren from the other, and I did not want flowers for the boys so much. Like there's flowers around the pig on the motorcycle, but it's not the whole card. So I thought, no, not that they would have cared, but I've got to get used to just doing boy stuff for them, because Daddy won't like it if I don't. So this I'm going to put down. Yeah, I can. And it goes right in the center. Oh, that's from the last card. Now I am trying to line this point up with the points here and try to get it even all the way around. So you're just going to be working with it for a few minutes. Well, a few seconds. Doesn't take very long. And there you go. You've got this gorgeous card. So on this one, I am going to take my Starry Sky and I'm going to put on You Are So Loved. And because I will line it up like this with the points there, and then this in the center. And this is extremely juicy, so you don't need to do too much to get the ink on it. And it stamps beautiful, a beautiful stamp. Like this comes out beautiful because it's so juicy, and it makes it look really nice. Now aim up your point, line up your points, not aim. Good grief. Like I said, the head doesn't work yet so well. Now, while I've got the ink out, I'm going to put that away, and I'm going to put Best Grandkid Ever. And that's going up here. And hopefully I've got it straight. And then I'm going to get out my black Momento ink, because I'm using the blends. I like to use my black. It probably would work, but I'd rather have black. And then bring that down. There we go. And now I'm going to just get these out of the way because they are still very juicy. And I'm going to get out my colors that I used. So again, I've got the light and dark petal pink. And then I've got SU 500 and SU 600. And this is my dark sweet sorbet. So I've used sweet sorbet is one of the in colors this year. So I've used all the in colors, which is kind of cool. They're such beautiful colors. Last year's were gorgeous colors too. I absolutely love last year's colors. But this year's colors are very pretty too. It's amazing that they got 2 years. Usually, for me, like, usually there's 1 or 2 colors that are just not, they're nice, but they're just not really as much a cup of tea for me as other colors. But they hit the mark with both of these for the last 2 years. There's the Piggy. And now I'm taking my light Flirty Flamingo and I'm doing the pig's ear. And I'm taking my 500, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's 600. I think I need new glasses. Just do not see well. So what I did is I just colored this in right to the bottom. I'm gonna bring that in again because I want to do the whole bottom. And I just did it like that. So you've got hills and you've got straight and flat and up and down. It's whatever you want to do. There's no right or wrong. Now I'm taking my dark Parakeet Party and I'm doing the stems for these leaves and the grass. If you hear sound in the background, that's my granddaughter. She's watching videos. She likes A for Adley. And Adley has this voice that just grates on my nerves. It's so high pitched. It's like, oh, yeah. I'm glad my grandkids don't have a voice like hers. But I imagine they've made lots of money off her. And that is your sweet sorbet. So I've used 3 of the colors. 4. No, 3. The Parakeet Party, the Starry Sky, and the sweet sorbet on that. So now I am going to glue from this point to that one, but nothing over here. It's just on this side. So I'm gonna take this and I am going to line it up with the designer series paper so that that peak and that point there, they both line up. I have to get this to my closer to me because I cannot see there. there. And then you just press it for a minute and get it on there. Okay, what did I do with my other one? There it is. And it is doing the same. It is going down to this point, and then I'm aiming that point there, and then make sure this one is there again, and that one is there again, and then get it a little bit closer to my eyes because I cannot see. And there we go. Now, this one, I am going to line this one up like that. And then I am taking my glue and sorry about that, that's my granddaughter. And remember, don't glue that. And this is going to come over, and then you're going to press it down. And then it will open up. If you don't score it, it will be out like that, and you can't open this up. So you want to score it so that you can open it up. Now we're going to put this on the back. Put that out of the way because I'm finished with that. And this is going to go back here. And I like to have it, the card folded so I can see. Some people don't, but I do. I like to have it folded so I can see all the way around where it's going to go down. And then you can bring it over here and press it down if you want. Isn't that cute? So which one do you like the best? The all plaid or the two different? You'll have to let me know in the comments which one you like the best. So we are going to just stamp the scooter, and I think I'm going to do that in Starry Sky because I'm not going to color it. Now this is when it gets to be a little tricky because I do not want the flag, because the flag says happy birthday on it, and this it makes it a little bit trickier to get everything. If you did it in black, you could take your marker and go around, but I think I did a pretty good job. I broke that nail off. It's just annoying. There we go. And I'm going to put this down a little bit. There we go. And again, it's a juicy one, so you have to be, you don't have to press a lot. But isn't that cute? And that's it. Sure. So let me know which one you like the best. Do you like the plaid on the whole thing, or do you like the two different colors? Just like that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying my channel. And so so enjoy hearing your comments and what the lovely things you have to say. You're just amazing. If I could help you in any way, my contact information is attached to this video. And if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you live in Canada, my online store is attached to the video. You just go to it and then you can do all your shopping there if you need anything for this card. And thanks again. Have a wonderful day. And like, share, subscribe. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Bye now.